Sup gamers, it's your boy Modern Dude Thing. Sorry if there was a pause right there. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. Today, mine got better, and so mine just got a lot better. I got my audio to start working. In fact, let me double check to make sure it is working. Is it working good? Yes, it is. Okay, that's great. So I got my audio working again, and I got it to record the audio for the video. So if you heard it really quiet on the other ones, I'm sorry. I didn't know what was happening with that. I'm a little new to this. I'm not an expert. I've only watched people make their videos, but I haven't seen them use the recording thing. So anyways, here we go. I'm done with that. Thank you guys for coming back to check out this video, or to quote Jeremy, video. Jeremy, don't copyright strike me, please. I beg you. I don't think you copyrighted that thing, so please don't copyright claim me. Brie, so here we go, into the headline. Brie Larson on diversity in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We gotta move faster. No, you gotta move slower. Because, I don't know why I started singing right there. Because what it is gonna be for diversity, it's just gonna be woke points. You're not gonna care about the characters. You're gonna give us terrible characters, and we're not gonna care about them. So you're just gonna go woke. So here we go. Let's watch the video together, shall we? This will be a good thing, right? Here we go.
How are you?
Good.
Yeah, so tell me everything about Endgame.
Next question.
So you haven't seen it. Do they purposely not show it to you guys?
I think for this one, it probably just makes it easier if we don't know. And
Real quick, sorry if the frame rate is kind of weird. It's either the internet or this website. I'll probably blame it on my internet.
I have to say, because we started press yesterday, it was just such a nice vibe because no one's trying to not say something. We all just don't really know what happens at all. So
what's this right here? Oh, sorry about that.
It feels more relaxed than say for the Captain Marvel press tour where I knew everything and then still had to be very measured with my words.
Something's happening. Anyways.
Very measured with my words.
So how nervous are you about slipping up when you're doing Captain Marvel?
Why do you have to keep doing this to me?
Pretty nervous. I mean, that was the thing I was the most excited about, I think, with the movie coming out, was just that then it was out in the open and I didn't have to worry about spoiling.
Okay, this website, something really wrong. As you can see right here, it's doing a little spinny thing. You can see my mouse. It's doing a little spinny thing, which means it's still loading or something. It's acting whack. If this video, I don't think this video is going to play, so I'll just read
major things. It's hard to talk about it when you have to talk around something.
Right. It's okay.
Okay, anyways, basically, what this guy says is that basically what I made a point in the video I made, but I had to get rid of it. This guy's excited for a gay superhero movie, which he's finally getting because he's gay. No, that's fine. But my question was, that I asked, is that does this mean you can't relate, you don't have a favorite superhero because none of them are gay like you, so you can't relate to them with that sort of thing? Because I can relate to just because I'm straight doesn't mean I just relate to Spider-Man or Batman just because they're straight males. I relate to them because they have problems like me, and I can relate to both of those. And Brie Larson points out, it's how again, you guys can watch this video for yourself. It's on it's variety.com. I don't want you guys to go get as much traffic. I don't know, they'll probably appreciate it. But basically, she says what did she say? It's she believes we need more diversity. Again, none of us are saying we don't. Yeah, who's against diversity? And she wants a full female. I mentioned in another video I made. She wants a full female-led Avengers film because that'll be something like nothing else before. Well, don't just force in a bunch of females into the Avengers. That doesn't make any sense like that. Go to an actual. What is it? I think there's comic either in DC or Marvel of just a whole female team. No, I believe, yeah, it's DC. I can't remember what they're called, but yeah, it's just like a girl team. I haven't read it, even though I'm pretty well versed in comics. I'm not that good, but I do enjoy comic books. There are only a few. I'm gonna go on a comic book rant real quick. There's actually only a few comic books that are like not woke. One of them is the new Venom comic book series. Highly recommend it. It's really good. It's I've read I think like half. As far as I know, as far as I've gone into it, they haven't gone woke. It's one of the few Marvel comics that isn't going down that path. So, yeah, here, I'll just get into the article. And so, yeah. And basically, and then another, she says, like, it breaks my heart that, there's not enough wokeness in the world. But that's not what she actually said, that there's not enough representation. Okay, but I don't care about representation. Just don't shove it down my throat. Being like, if I could only animate this, that's like where you just picture this. You have like a piece of food and you just like stick your hand down a person's throat and being like, eat it, even though they don't like it. You're forcing them to. So yeah, okay, here we go. While Brie Larson is thrilled over the success of a female-led Captain Marvel, it's not a good movie. You can say, yeah, it was a success at the box office. Doesn't mean it's a good movie. Actress wants more diversity in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Because I watched the whole video, okay? They don't bring up any points of, like, they're just upset because the leading Avengers were all straight white males. Okay, so what? They're good characters. We liked the characters. Don't make us start hating these characters for reasons because you. Larson sat down with Variety's Mac Malkin, I think that's how you say it, for the first episode of the Variety iHeartMedia's new film podcast. Ooh, I can tell you right now, I don't think anyone's looking forward to this podcast, especially me. After listening to this whole thing, it was just wokeness all over the place. I'm happy to be on the forefront of the normalization of this type of content. Yeah, DC normalized it first with Wonder Woman, because that was an amazing film. Actually, no, even before that, Alien did that. Before that, Star Wars did that. Before that, regular films did that. Like, you guys know the classic horror movie, The Birds? Yeah, it was a pretty dang good movie, and it had a pretty good protagonist. I like the characters. No, I'm not gonna. I saw that movie. I saw that movie when I was pretty young. I loved the film. I thought it was really good. The normalization of this type of content. I don't want you to be on the forefront. I want someone like Gal Gadot to be on the forefront of something like this. Because she won't bring politics into it. Of what will prove once again, representation matters. Oh my gosh, this cry for representation. Diverse storytelling matters. The female experience matters. Okay, one thing I'm confused about. What do they mean by the female experience? Does that mean they want us men to experience what a female has to go through? So does that mean you're going to start being misogynist towards us, even though we're not misogynist towards you? Because like I point out before, every man, woman, person ever, not one race is better, not one gender is better. We are all created equal. That's what I believe, and I'm sure most people would believe. Yes, we are all created equal. I like this. I'm the same. I find myself just. I lost my train of thought. Anyways, here we go. The female experience matters, and these are makers. Larson said it's something I've always known, and I think a lot of people always knew, but this is just normalizing. It's already been normal. How can you normalize something that's already normal? We have great characters. Great female characters. We have Ahsoka Tano, Ripley from Aliens. I haven't seen Edge of Tomorrow, but Emily Blunt's character from that, I hear, is a really good character. We don't care about this. Wonder Woman was a great character. Sorry, it just came to me now. Black Widow was a great character, and I really like her journey throughout the Marvel Cinematic Universe. One of my favorite parts of Winter Soldier was Black Widow. She was awesome in that film, and they really expanded upon her upon her story, and I really liked it. She said having little girls come up to her and say thank you has made her surprisingly emotional. Well, yeah, okay. But I don't know how my little girls would walk up to Brie Larson and say that's someone I want to be. I can tell you right now, I'm not a little girl, as you can tell. But if I'm gonna walk up, if I were a little girl, I would probably more likely look up to Wonder Woman. Brie Larson never had that moment where she was told like you can't go out into that trench. It's a battle. It's no man's land. You're not supposed to go there. And she just walks up and goes there and fight. And I can't remember how the whole scene went, but it was awesome. It was shot really well too. It was just so good. What did a Captain Marvel do? What? She just started to fly or she was told, you can't keep doing stuff by men. And that's like that once, like there's like a scene where he says, you know why they call it cockpit, right? And it's just like, I never even thought of it that way. Is that really why they call it a cockpit? Stupid. I don't think, let's see. I don't think we think about all the times as kids. I think we accept what we leave, but see this new generation of boys and girls or kids who don't identify as either. What? So does this mean you don't identify as a male or a female? I don't think it works that way. I mean, okay. Being able to see this on screen and not to know anything different is really exciting, Larson said. Yes. It may just bring up one thing. There are only this is gonna you soy boys and SJWs. Ooh, you're gonna hate me for this one. I'm gonna say it nice and loud for you. Here we go. There's only 2 genders. There's not 5. There's not 6. There's only 2. Transgender is not a gender. Don't come at me with that crap. There's only 2 genders, male, female. Not one is better. Not one is some I've noticed, mothers, they're a lot more caretaking with their children. That's just a fact. Biologically, that's just what they're made for. And then men are the caretakers. They'll work. They're stronger. They take care of the house. That's just it. That's just the way biology works. Y'all SJWs can hate me down below in the comments. But I'm going to be laughing so hard about the stupidity that's about to come. Oh, let's see what I can get through this. Let's see. Malcolm brought up that they. Oh no! You went down way too far. Come on, Modern, don't do that. Sorry, guys. I done goofed. Is this gonna work? Oh yes. Okay, here we go. Malekith brought up that he never thought he'd see an LGBTQ superhero, at least not when he was growing up. That breaks my heart. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna mute that. Okay. A stripper? What? Okay, I don't want. Okay. Let me just pause this, please. I don't know what happened, and I don't even know why I just looked up and now the stripper is there. Okay. Let's see. Sorry. Brought up, at least not when I was growing up. It breaks my heart to hear that because there's no reason, Larson said. Sure, yeah. But also, are you just going to change the sexuality of characters like you are with one of the elementals that's coming? No. Don't do that. That's so stupid. Don't change the character just to fit your political agenda. Do it how Stan Lee had it if you're going to bring it into the Marvel Universe. Also, again, this is what brings up when he said, he never thought he'd get an LGBTQ character. But does this mean you could never look up to any other superheroes when you were growing up? I don't know. Wouldn't you still... I personally, I love Spider-Man. He is my favorite superhero. Everyone has a different favorite superhero. Mine is Spider-Man. He was relatable. I loved his journey in the comics. I loved it so much. And then after reading Stan and Ditko's original run, 100 comics with them, it was so great to reread it. Now, I don't own the comics. I was able to read it through a video game I have, because you can collect the comic books in there if you do challenges. So I did that, and I got all of them, or at least most of them. I got pretty much all of them. And I've been reading those, and it's such a great story with a phenomenal character. Did I ever care that he was white or a male? He was just an amazing character. Same with Rogue from X-Men. She was a great character, and I really liked her. and Jean. Like, there's so many good characters there. And if you want more diversity, Marvel, go to the X-Men. Probably one of the, I'd say, they are like one of the most iconic superhero teams. And still one of the great, and I still think it has some of the greatest comics out there. They're just good characters. So yeah, rant over on that. I'm gonna probably only, I'll read the rest of this part right here because it doesn't, the rest of the video after this, it kind of doesn't do too much. I don't understand I don't understand how you could think that a certain type of person isn't allowed to be a superhero. No, I don't think anyone's ever thought of that. No certain person is allowed to be a superhero. Anyone can be a superhero. You can see yourself in any superhero. I know people who can see them, like one of my female friends. She loves Thor. She sees herself in Thor, just a cool character. It's her favorite superhero. I understand. You know, Thor's a cool character. So to me, it's like we gotta move faster. But I'm always wanting to move faster with the stuff. That's how I want to say it. That's basically how Brie Larson sounds in my head. I bet that's how. Yeah, I did. That's you know, every time Brie Larson's saying something in a quote, that's just how I'm going to read it. Larson is committed to empowering others. It wasn't enough for me to just look strong on a poster. It needed to be extended further, that she said. What? Okay, to extend further than that. Well, the poster you have look really weird. You look bored and like kind of weird. And every poster you've been in, like the one where she's just like she's just standing there with like a blank face, just being like, yeah, like basically what she always looks like. Where was it? I lost my spot. Oh yeah, here we go. Looking strong and further, she said. I feel like I can't at the end of the day go to sleep at night if I don't do everything I possibly could. Okay. You mean by going on Twitter and complaining about why us common sense people are terrible people, racist, sexist, misogynist? The big ticket is stopping with just two Avengers. Chris Hemsworth, Jeremy Renner, and co-director Joe and Anthony Russo will join the podcast tomorrow's episode with episode 3 with Paul Rudd and Don Cheadle and Karen Gillan will be released on Saturday. Ooh. Starting next week. Okay, this is just all that. Okay. I don't know why I was announcing that. I thought it was going to be something different. Okay. Avenger star Karen Gillan wants to direct an MCU film. Yeah, leave politics out of it. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with anyone directing a film. As long as they're good. As long as they're, talented directors, they don't have, how do I say it? As long as they don't bring politics into their film, I'm personally fine with however way it goes. But you cannot truly tell me that when Brie Larson wants to direct an MCU film, she's going to care about story first. She's going to care about the identity politics in her politics first before anything else. So, why can't they just be like Patty Jenkins? Just leave politics out of it and just make a good film. I can't. Let me see if I can get this back. Sorry, I just need to end on right there. This woman, she wants to. I can't go on anymore. This politics stuff is getting out of hand for me. That's it for me, guys. Please let me know how you feel. Again, I got my audio working. Thank you. Let me make sure it still is working. Yeah, it is. Okay, there we go. Anyways, just had to check because I didn't know what's happening. Okay, I'm still trying to get things together. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to PewDiePie, because now here's the thing he brought up in his video yesterday. He's not just I don't want, and I totally agree with this. He doesn't want this just to be about beating another channel. He wants it to be for all the stuff he accomplished, which is what I believe it should be. He deserves 100,000 subs, not just to defeat T-Series, because he actually is a good person, and he deserves these subs. Check out me and my friend Norrell's channel, at Modern Circle Things. We'll have a great time. We do a lot of goofy Let's Plays. He punched me in one of the games, not in real life, but just to kick me off somewhere. You guys can watch it. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.